Renounce your sinful ways. God is watching us.
You're all at risk. The only way to the kingdom beyond is by joining us.
We can save you from your life of suffering. Give up your life of sin.
We will make you whole. We have been filled with divine purpose, and we can do the same for you.
The end of days is closer than you think. We hold the key to salvation.
Don't be misguided by this culture of sinful celebrity. Give up your false idols and join the true path.
We only want to help you. But before we can do that, you have to leave your old lives behind.
No one truly cares for you the way we will. Let us make you whole. Join us.
And beware.
The
The
only
end
way
of
to
days
idols.
is closer than you think. You need to join us before time runs out.
Let us join hands
Please join us.
together in glorious transcendence. It's pointless.
It is not pointless. We just haven't thought about it hard enough yet. Come on. And help. What did we do wrong?
Let's help you. We've been here for a whole day now, and I don't think we're any closer to solving this than when we were before.
That's because none of you are helping.
Well, let's just pick ourselves up as a group and look at this together. You know, let's start at the beginning.
Look, we got played for fools. That's the beginning, the middle, and the end. There's nothing more to it.
Don't you dare say that. Father Reinhardt loves us, and he would never do anything to take advantage of us. As divine transcendence, it's our job to stay positive and
Give it a rest. I don't want to hear any more about the church tonight.
then how else are we going to figure out what to do next?
Right now, I don't care about what I'm going to do. I just want to sit here for a while longer.
Then how are we going to complete the path that Father Reinhardt laid out for us?
Is there a path anymore? Father Reinhardt just disappeared after his speech. If there was more for us to do, he would have left some sort of instruction or something to guide us, right?
I'm not going to question his methods. There are a lot of reasons why he might not be in touch with us right now.
Whatever. If you're going to try and deduce your way out of this one, do it over there, and do it quietly. I still need time to think about this.
Well, if you're going to be thinking, can you at least make it worthwhile?
I said shut up.
The guy asked you for some peace. I could have asked more politely. You could go easy on him. This is hard for all of us.
Sure.
Just trying to keep out of the conflict. I've seen you before. We went to some of the same functions, and I think we were inducted and brought to the village at around the same time. Never learned your name though.
Well, I'm sure none of us really got to know each other. And I'm sure I don't know your real name either.
So what do I call you?
Does it matter?
Why do you say that?
We've been a part of the church for so long. I've cut ties with everyone that wasn't Transcendence. Now we've messed up the ritual, lost track of Father Reinhardt. I really don't feel like I'm completing myself right now.
Yeah, that sums up how I feel pretty well too. I mean, we've been with the church for years now. You know? How long would it take me to get back to living with, outsiders again?
It's not impossible. I mean, even if we decided to live away from the village, it's not the end of the church. We can still spread Father Reinhardt's lessons without him being here to guide us.
See, that's the thing. I'm not sure I can. I mean, following his teaching is one thing, but there's something special about him. He had a power to him. I can't copy what he does. Going back would be like culture shock. I've lost track of just how many years it's been. We've been hard at work this whole time, improving ourselves, preparing for the next life, and now, I'm supposed to just go back to managing an Applebee's. How am I supposed to go back to living a normal life after what I've done here?
Geez, if you want one of us to talk to you, you could say so, instead of sitting here whining to yourself.
Excuse me?
You heard me, griping like you're the only one here with problems. Why do you have to pretend like I'm not affected by this either? Or her.
Don't be so hard on him. He's just trying to deal with this like the rest of us.
What does he have to deal with? You're young. You barely had a career. I bet you hadn't started a family yet. What have you really lost by getting all wrapped up in this mess?
Look, I was just trying to have a conversation with her. I was hoping a little talk would help us move on. You can let some stuff off your chest if you'd like to.
Leave me alone. Talking won't help me fix my life.
It could help.
I don't know what to do to make this clear. I'd like some peace and quiet. I just don't have the energy to get up and leave. So if you're not going to give me the quiet part, at least give me the peace.
Whatever. It can't do anything but help.
Maybe this is a test of our faith.
What?
The last time anybody saw Father Reinhardt was after giving his speech, just before the Transcendence was supposed to happen. Now, maybe he moved on to the next life himself, but he wanted to see who was actually faithful before he let any of us transcend. He's still judging those of us who are still here. He wants to see who the most faithful are.
Do you really think
It's
so?
the only way this makes sense. I knew Father Reinhardt knew what he was doing.
Maybe. I'm not so sure I believe it.
Why shouldn't you? The Father hasn't steered us wrong yet.
What if this is a mistake?
Of course not, no. We're talking about a man who put us on the path to salvation. We're talking about a man who's on the next level of evolution. He wouldn't make a mistake that big.
What if the mistake wasn't with him? Okay, maybe the mistake was with us somewhere.
What? No. 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 That can't be right. I was a good, obedient transcendent from day one. I followed all the dietary restrictions. I did all the tasks here in the village whenever Father Reinhardt asked. I attended public sermons.
Didn't we all?
Well, obviously someone messed up somewhere or we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
What does it take to get you to stop talking about this? If anything, you're making us all more depressed by talking about it. Screw it. I'm gone.
Okay, wait. Don't leave yet.
Why shouldn't I? There's nothing left for me here.
It's like you said earlier, we've all been affected by this.
What did you lose?
I'm sorry.
I gave up everything when I became a part of the church. Father Reinhardt said we needed to cleanse ourselves from outsiders. So I left my job and my friends. My wife couldn't live with the church's beliefs, so I left her. And she took the kids. I did all of it without thinking twice because this was supposed to be worth it. Just shows what I get for letting someone else do my thinking for me.
Really? After everything you said about me losing things not making me special?
You can piss off either way.
You shouldn't be talking that way. And you shouldn't be blaming Father Reinhardt for the situation we're in. He never did anything that wasn't in our best interest. It's because of you. And people who speak so poorly of the church that we're stuck here right now.
Are you kidding? You said it yourself. We did everything perfectly. I know none of us talked bad about the Father because this is the first time that anybody in this little camp has said one bad thing about him. Don't keep trying to explain this away.
You don't get to talk to me that way. I'm continuing on the path Father Reinhardt would have wanted, whether he's here or not.
Okay, I agree. Father Reinhardt did nothing but try and help us. And I can't tell you why we haven't transcended. That's no reason why we can't work together as a group to still spread his lessons.
Maybe. I'm not so sure I
How
believe it.
dare you?
Let him talk.
I'm not sure. Now, I don't even know what I believe in anymore. I want to follow the teachings. I still want to be a good student of the Father. But so much about yesterday and everything we've talked about since then goes against what we were taught to think.
Father Reinhardt warned us about this. All these things that look like they go against our beliefs, they're not real. Our minds aren't perfect yet. They still can't process everything we need to understand. jealous of our heightened understanding and want to stray
I
us away.
want to believe. I really
Then
do.
why won't you listen?
Just stop. Have you said a single thing today that actually came from your own brain?
What do you mean?
I mean, no matter what you think, the Father's been teaching us not to think. You're just spitting out everything he's been telling us for years now.
No, you're trying to trick me with your lies.
I'm not lying, and I'm not trying to trick you into anything. I'm just trying to show you what I've already realized, but you're too stupid to understand what I'm actually saying.
Don't you ever call me stupid! No.
What was that?
I put up with so much crap from everyone I know, both before and after joining the church. They made fun of me all the time, and it only got worse afterwards. Father Reinhardt, he was the first person who never called me stupid, and neither did any other members of the church. Well, until now. But I can see what you're really like now. And I can take comfort in the fact that I'll be transcending soon, while you'll rot in hell.
No more of this. I'm gone.
What do you mean gone?
I'm leaving. I'm washing my hands of all you nuts. I'm ending another failed chapter in my life. I'm off to see if there's anything out there for me now after I've wasted everything on this. Best of luck. To most of you.
Well, good riddance! More paradise for the rest of us! Do either of you want to go back to the village? We can round up the other Transcendents and start farming again and get everyone's spirits up. What do you say?
No. I think I need a little more time here.
Yeah, me too.
All right then. Well, I hope to see you all soon with the rest of the true believers. Isn't this just like one of the parables? We've got the hardship to come out stronger for it.
I'm actually thinking of going back to the village with her.
That's what you think is best.
What? No protest? I'm sure you'd have a counterpoint.
So love the Father, and the church. It's left a mark on me I don't think will ever go away. And I want this group to go on and do great things, but this whole experience has been a real crisis of faith.
I understand. But it's like I said earlier, we can still follow the wisdom.
Yes, but it's not the same with Father Reinhardt was. Everyone scrambling around, not knowing what to do. Everyone wants to blame someone but themselves. We can't just move on if we don't know where he is.
Yes. I try to be optimistic. Do you think there's any chance of you going back to the village at all?
You know what? I don't think so. After everything we've gone through, I think I'm gonna go back to my parents and figure out everything in my head.
Fair enough.
It's weird. I want to go back with you. I really do. I just feel like I can't. I feel like life is pulling me in the other direction.
Well, isn't that the way it felt when we were first initiated? Maybe it's life's way of telling you you're moving in the right direction.
Does that mean you want to come with me?
I don't think so. I've never been able to replicate the love and the warmth that I've felt with this church.
Since you have a family?
Yes. I couldn't get them to come to the village, or more than 1 or 2 sermons